in Java, we have a special class, which is the root of every single other class, and that is the object class. So here you saw that we've been defining strings using actually series of characters with string, but we could, pretty much just do the same here. So name, and then here, Jamil, right? So we could definitely do this, right? Because this guy is the root of all the objects. So right here, so this is the more precise way of doing things, but this guy is an object. If I was to log this guy right here, so name, there we go, you can see that it still works, right? Now if I click on the object class and then scroll down, so you can see that we have a couple of methods here. So getClass, and then hashCode equals, so on and so forth, right? So if I go back now and then change this to a string, and then here I'm going to say dot, and if I scroll down here, you can see that we will find the hashCode here. So basically all of the methods of the object class are in every single other class, right? Every single other class shares the exact same method. So the same with equals right here. So equals is there. You can, change the behavior a little bit when you override the equals method and the hashCode as well. But if you don't, they work the exact same way. So just one thing to bear in mind that, for example, if you have, so here, let me just give you another example. So if you have, for example, an array, right? So here I could say object, and then this is an object array, oops, just like that. And this is now like this. You can see that it works. So Jamil, and basically you can use this throughout your code base, right? So there's no even need for you to specify a string, or it's a character, or it's a point class. You don't, right? You don't need. But the reason why you have these more specific classes, right? So I could say object, and then p for point equals to new, and then point. So this will also work. You can see that it works, right? Because object is the root of every single other class, including point, right? So this is why it works. But it doesn't really make sense, because now if I do a p dot, and you can see that I only have these methods available: equals, hashCode, toString, getClass, notify all, wait, with some different variations, right? But I know within the point class, right, I've got some other methods. So point, and then I can say p dot, and now you see that we have get x, get y, set location, translate, distance, so on and so forth. So I just wanted to talk to you about the object class, which is the root of every single other class, so that you are aware of it. So for now, join me in the next one.